Hello everyone, welcome to Bankers Pratibha channel. Today I am going to explain one of the important topic of reasoning, that is seating arrangement. Seating arrangement plays a very important role in your prelims as well as a mains exam because so it is important to know how to represent a particular statement because we can't solve these seating arrangements puzzles in one go. Okay, so we have to represent a particular statement in our paper, then we have to solve step by step. Okay, so before moving to the question, I will tell you how to represent a particular statement in your paper. Okay, before solving in one go. Okay, if in the question or if in the statement they are given, if B sits left or right of A, that means I will tell you, if B sits left of A, we have to represent like this. If B sits left of A is left. Okay, B. If B sits right of A, we have to represent like this. Okay, if B sits immediate left or right of A, here you have to know the difference. Here they are given left or right of A, here they are given immediate left or right of A. So here what is the difference is, here A sits B sits the left of A means here it can sit one gap or immediate left or two gap or three gap. We don't know that particular what the particular statement is going to tell, but here they are given immediate left. That means if B sits immediate left of A means we have to represent like this. Okay, so if B sits immediate right of A means we have to represent like this. You have to know the difference. So here I am giving the middle. Okay, the row is in the middle. Here I am giving immediate left or right, I am giving it in the below. Okay, so you have to know the difference. Okay, because these statements play a very important role to solve the whole problem. Okay, if B is facing A means here B is facing A, so like this you have to represent. If B is diagonally opposite to A, here you know already there are various types of sitting arrangement, like a row wise arrangement, triangular arrangement, and rectangular arrangement. Here the diagonally opposite means it differs. Okay, from one arrangements to another. Okay, here I will tell you how to represent this in a two row. If there is a if the persons are seated in a two rows, if they are given that if B is diagonally opposite to A means it will come like this. Okay, diagonally opposite, it is diagonally opposite, or it will come like this. Okay, we have to represent like this type or this type. We have to adjust it according to the version. Okay, so next one, if B is immediate neighbor of A, here you have to know the difference. Immediate left or right means they are mentioning left, it is left or it is right, but here if B is immediate neighbor of A means either it is left or it is right. That's why we have to represent like this or like this. Okay, so you have to know the difference, and you have to know this basic concept. I hope you are all understanding what I am going to tell. Okay, so next one, next we go to the question. Okay, what the question says is, so here 10 persons are sitting in two parallel rows containing 5 persons in each row in such a way that there is an equal distance between adjacent person. So while solving this two rows concept, some people are do like this. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So it is a waste of time according to me, because you can do like this also. Okay, in single way you can do like this, no? So 1 2 3 4 5, don't do this 2 times. Okay, so this is the easy method, and it is also time saving, right? So that's why I am telling, so do like this. Okay, so because it's a competitive exam, no, so you have to save as much time, you have to save as much time as possible, right? That's why I'm telling, so like this you have to represent. Okay, so see, like this. And then what they are going to tell, in the first row, Sandhya, Rashmi, Kumar, Sumita and Riya are seated, and all of them are facing south. Okay, that means here the two rows are there. Okay, so in the first row they are all facing south. That means here two rows are there. Okay, so here these persons, the persons who seated here, okay, they will facing north, like this they are telling. Okay, and the persons who are all seated here, that means this place. Okay, so they are all facing south. Okay, so they are telling like this. Okay, so here in the first row means they are considered that this is the first row and this is the second row. In the first row, that means here, okay, here in the first row, Sandhya, Rashmi, Kumar, Sumita, Riya are all seated, and in the second row, that means here, Deepankar, Ankita, Samir, Sharmishta, Kunal are seated, and all of them are facing north. That means they are all facing north. And here I will give you a tip. Okay, sometimes in the questions, that is in two rows question, they are telling that A, B, C, D are seated in first row and PQRST are seated in second row. Here you can easily memorize that that ABCD is here, or PQRS is in the second row, or vice versa. Okay, but here they are given the names. Okay, you have to consider that here they are given the names. That means you have to represent in some other way, because it is very difficult to remember these 10 names, no? So where they will sit, either first row or second row, it is very difficult. ABCD PQRS means you can easily remember that the first row, that is ABCD or PQRS, or second row ABCD or PQRS will sit. But here they are given the names. That's why I will give you a tip, that so you have to write one row names in a separately. Okay, because to identify while representing a particular statement, it is easily to understand that so these and these persons are seated in this row. It is not necessary to do for both row. Okay, you have to do either or first row or second row. That means I will tell you, it is better to consider or write the row the people who are seated in the second row. Okay, because it's a little bit easy. Okay, according to me, you can do as your wish. Okay, I will write only one row's name. Okay, that means I will write the second row's people. Okay, so who are they? Okay, Deepankar. Okay, you have to do the fast, you have to write fast, but I am explaining, no, that's why I'm doing little bit slower. Okay, Samir, you can write it in a short way. Okay, Samir means SAM, Sam, so like this you can write. Okay, because for understanding purpose I am writing like this. Okay, so Deepankar, Ankita, Samir, Sharmishta, Kunal, so they are all seated in the second row. Okay, so next one, each member seated in a row faces another member of the other row. That means this person is facing this person, this person is facing this person, like this. Okay, the meaning is this. All the information is not necessarily in the same order. Okay, so next one, okay, Samir does not face Rashmi. Okay, Samir is seated in the second row. So now I will tell you how it is useful. Okay, how the naming separately is how this is useful. I will tell you. Okay, Samir does not face Rashmi means Samir is seated is here, no, second row, no, Samir facing means this. Okay, here they are telling Samir does not facing Rashmi, that means not facing. Okay, you have to represent like this. Okay, next one, Samir is the only neighbor of Sharmishta. Okay, where the Samir will sit here in the second row. Samir, what they are telling, Samir is the only neighbor of Sharmishta. Okay, that means neighbor means whether they are sitting the right side of Samir or left side, we don't know. Okay, that's why I have told you, no, neighbor means we have to represent like this. That is, Samir is the only neighbor of Sharmishta. Okay, Sharmishta, like this you have to represent. Okay, why I am doing like this? To save time, I can do like this. Samir is the neighbor of Sharmishta, like this. Okay, like this, but it is a time taking one. Okay, that's why I am doing like here only. Okay, where that particular name comes, I will represent it in here only. Okay, in that particular name, otherwise you will take a lot of time if you going to represent in separately. Okay, so here next one, here you have to consider one of the important thing, that is only neighbor of Sharmishta. Okay, Samir is the only neighbor of Sharmishta means Sharmishta will come here. Okay, here end of the row, or here this end. Okay, either this end or this end, we don't know. That's why we have to represent like this, because if Sharmishta will come here, Samir is the only neighbor, no, and no other person is here, no. In the same way, if Sharmishta will come here, Samir is the only neighbor, no, and no other person is the neighbor of Sharmishta. That is the meaning of this. Okay, so this statement. And Sumita sits second to the right of Kumar. Okay, Kumar is not in the second row. And here one of the important thing is, you have to know this thing. That means here the right of this second row persons are right of us. Okay, if I am seated here, my right side is this one. Okay, so this second row's person, this side also, right side also here. Okay, and this person's left side means here our right side is also same as this person's right side, left side, but here the persons who are facing south, it will opposite. Okay, ours right side this, no. So the person who are seated here, that is in the first row, his left side it is. Okay, his ours right side is his left side, and ours left side is his, this person's, the person who is seated here, his person's this right side. Okay, ours left is his right and ours right is his left. Okay, you have to remember this, and you have to represent the statement here like this only, otherwise you will get confused while solving here. Okay, so next one I will continue. Okay, Sumita sits second to the right of Kumar. Sumita and Kumar are in the first row because they are not in here, no. So we have to observe both. Okay, so that means Sumita sits second to the right of Kumar, means ours right side is Kumar's left side, Kumar's left side is our right side. Okay, so what they are going to tell, Sumita sits second to the right of Kumar. Kumar's Kumar here. Okay, okay, right of Kumar. Okay, first right, second right, like this I am representing. So immediate right means this, second right means one space and this. Okay, so Kumar's second right means ours left, because it is they are seated in first row. Okay, it is inverse to us. Okay, so Rashmi is the only neighbor of Riya. Okay, Rashmi, here I am doing, no, Rashmi I have done earlier. Okay, Rashmi is the only neighbor of Riya. Okay, here we have to remember this one, only neighbor. Only neighbor of Riya means Riya will come either here or here. Okay, Riya, because Rashmi, if Riya comes here, Rashmi is the only neighbor. Okay, so if Riya comes here, Rashmi is the only neighbor. We don't know where they are seated, that's why we have to represent like this. Okay, and like this. Kunal faces the one who sits immediate left of Rashmi. Rashmi is in the she is facing south, right? Rashmi is facing south, that's why Rashmi is the, what they are telling, Kunal faces the one who sits immediate left of Rashmi. Rashmi is immediate left. Okay, sorry, Rashmi is immediate left. Okay, this person immediate left, so this below arrow. Okay, so Rashmi is the, Kunal faces the one who sits immediate left of Rashmi. Rashmi is immediate left, Kunal facing. Okay, you have to observe very carefully. Kunal faces the one who sits immediate left of Rashmi. Rashmi is immediate left, means that side. Ours right is Rashmi's left because she is facing south. Okay, so next one. Deepankar sits third to the left of Samir, means Samir is seated in the second row, right? That means ours left is Samir's left. Okay, so Deepankar sits third to the left of Samir. Samir's 2 space and here Deepank. Okay, we have to do like this. Okay, Deepank sits third to the left of Samir. Samir, who is an immediate neighbor of Kunal. Okay, so Samir is the immediate neighbor of Kunal. Like this you have to represent. We don't know whether it is right side or left side, that's why, so we have to represent like this. Now the question is over. Okay, only this much. Okay, now the question is over. So we are already representing the statements here. Now we have to consider what step by step. Okay, here first of all we have to observe what are all the common names comes here, and from there we have to start. Okay, here while observing we are finding out that Samir will come. Okay, twice. Samir coming twice. Okay, and that's why we can start from here. Okay, from Samir. So that means Samir is sitting in the second row. Here we can start from here in the second row. Okay, if I am telling, if Samir comes here, we have to left 2 space here Deepank. Okay, so Deepankar. Here he will come. Okay, if Samir comes here, Deepankar will come here. Okay, if Deepankar will come here, okay, Sharmishra comes here or here. Okay, I will write it down. Okay, so here if we are taking that, if we consider that Samir comes here, okay, we have to leave 2 space, then we have to write Deepankar. That means we have to place. Okay, Samir 2 space Deepankar. Okay, if Deepankar comes here, okay, Deepankar comes here, Sharmishta should come here, because the Sharmishta will either come here or here. No, that's why here we are already placed Samir. That's why we have to place Sharmishta here. Okay, so if Sharmishta comes here, the question, the answer will be wrong, because Sharmishta is the neighbor of Samir, right? Here Sharmishta is the neighbor of Deepankar, so it is wrong. So that's why it is wrong. No, so instead of placing Samir here, I am placing Samir here. Okay, Samir, if Samir comes here, we have to leave 2 space, and here Deepankar. Okay, if Deepankar comes here, so Sharmishta should come here. Okay, because Sharmishta will either place right hand or left hand. Okay, Sharmishta is over, Samir is over, Deepankar is over. That means here next Kunal is the neighbor of Samir, right? So Kunal is also over. Okay, next, this statement is over. We have to tick it. Okay, we have to tick it that we are already done this, and the remaining is Ankita. She will obviously come here. Okay, so next what will come? So if Samir comes here, so Rashmi should not be here. See this statement, Rashmi should not be here. We should write it. Okay, if you have to analyze this carefully. Okay, first analyze this. if Rashmi is the neighbor of Riya, okay, Riya should come either this side or this side. If Riya comes here, Rashmi should obviously come here, but Rashmi should not be the should not face Samir. Okay, that's why Riya won't come here. Okay, Riya should be placed here. If Riya placed here, Rashmi is the neighbor of Riya. That's why we have to write like this. Okay, then this statement is also over. Next, okay, Kumar's second to the right, Sumita, right? That's why Kumar will come here. So it will be easy, no? Now, so Kumar and Sumita. Okay, this statement is also over. And the remaining, which one is remaining now? Okay, Sandhya. Okay, so over. So this is the way we have to solve the seating arrangement while giving the two rows. Okay, I hope you are all clearly understand this one, this concept. This is very easy. Okay, while solving or while I am teaching, you feel that it takes very long time to write down this representing this statement, and then we have to solve this. But while after practicing a lot, you can solve it in 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, that means your practice should be very good. That means you have to practice this type of question daily, so to increase your speed. Okay, so while teaching obviously it takes time. Okay, so but while solving problem by yourself, it will be very less time taking. Okay, if you solve daily, and you have to solve it fast. Okay, to save time in exam, and to solve more and more question. Okay, I hope you are all clearly understand this concept. Thank you so much. And one more thing, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.